Namaste everyone, welcome to my channel Abundant Love. So today I'm back with a new reading. In this reading we will pray to our spirit guides to tell us what energies will be surrounding you, the viewer, in the upcoming month of July. So as usual, I have three options. This fruit mini bottle is for option 1 viewers. This good vibes mini bottle is for option 2 viewers. This heart mini bottle is for option 3 viewers. If you are new to this channel, let me just explain. You basically connect to your inner divinity and choose any one option. Sometimes more than one option may resonate very strongly with you. In that case, feel free to go with more than one option. But once you have made your choice, you do not need to see the entire video. You go to the video description or you go to the pinned comment, you will see next to each option there's a timestamp given. For example, if you chose option 3, you just click on the timestamp next to option 3 and your reading will start from there. Again, I'll repeat, you do not have to see the whole video. So once you've made your choice, you just click on the timestamp and your reading starts from there. I will see you in your choice of option. So before I start, let me say my usual prayer. Dear gods, goddesses, archangels, ascended masters, spirit guides, ancestor guides, and all the positive light workers of the universe, please put me and the viewers of this video inside your protection bubble. Through this video, please help the viewer receive messages of love, hope, courage, strength, compassion, and positive dynamic action. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us. Lots and lots of love. Okay, now we'll start. I'll keep this other two options aside and we will start with option 1. Welcome to your reading option 1 viewers who chose this really cute fruit mini bottle. Okay, so let us see what are the energies that will be surrounding you in the month of July 2022. So today I'm using all oracle decks. So I'm not using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So from the Energy Oracle, we will take 2 cards just to get an idea of the overall energy that will be surrounding you in the month of July 2022. Spirit, one more card please for option 1 viewers, July 22. Thank you. Then from our favorite, my favorite definitely, Angel Answers deck, I strongly feel I should take 3 cards. Okay, I'll take 3 cards. Thank you, angels. What are the other messages or guidance that you want option 1 viewers to hear from you? Thank you. One more card, please. Thank you. Thank you, Divine. Okay. Next, from the Divine Abundance deck, I'll take 1 card. Like, which aspect of your personality is undergoing some transformation in the month of July 2022? Oh, thank you, Divine. From our Seekers of Light deck also, we'll take 1 advice. Whatever these divine beings, these ascended masters, deities, gods, goddesses want to tell us or want to tell you, option 1, we'll see. Thank you. And finally, we'll take 1 major blessing that the month of July is bringing for you. What is 1 major blessing? Thank you. Okay, now let us dive into your reading option 1. Viewers, let us see one by one. Okay. Okay, July is a month, option one, where you are going through some residual healing of your lower chakras. And in the process, what you're learning is you're learning how to wait, how to keep faith in the divine, and how to allow yourself to attain, or like to allow yourself, to have the trust, to have the faith, to able to receive the abundance that the universe has for you. First, you have to allow your blocks to get released, okay? And that is seems like a theme for the month of July. And I'll show you now one by one why, like, the blocks, releasing blocks is the most important. Because from your energy oracle card, you got the card of financial constraints, okay? So maybe you are already feeling a little constrained. If not, in July, something might happen, like not like too major, but sometimes you shift from one place to another and you are like, okay, in the shifting, I spent a lot of money, so I'm feeling constrained, something like that. It's not like you are losing a job or anything, no, nothing like that, but there's some change in your lifestyle occurring in July, um, which might make you feel constrained. Sometimes, people get married and then they're like, or people have kids and then they're like, okay, till now my income was sufficient, but now I probably need to think about how to make more money. Like that, okay? Or in my case, I'll just give an example. I live in a studio apartment. The moment my income increases, I'm always dreaming into moving into at least a, one bedroom apartment when there's at least one living room. So like that, it's just an example. So you guys might be feeling constrained like that in July, where you have dreams you want to achieve, but your mind is telling you that more finances are necessary to achieve that dream. And this is happening because your second chakra, okay, or the Swadhisthana chakra, sorry, the light is today a little bit off, but I'll still bring it in front of the camera and show you. Second chakra or Archangel Ariel is helping you. The second chakra is the chakra uh, next to your surrounding your reproductive organs, okay? And that is a very, very sensitive area. So some of you, if you have uh, problems in like those organs, like the uterus or the urinary bladder or the prostate for men, okay, so I can't think of all the organs there, but some of you may have some problems, like physical health problems in those organs. For others of you, especially women, okay, when they have like painful menstrual cycle or irregular menstrual cycle, it's highly possible that the second chakra or the Swadhisthana chakra is blocked, is severely blocked. And it's a very sensitive area. So, and like it is the seat, like if it is perfectly balanced, this chakra, then what you feel is a lot of passion, a lot of inspiration, passion both in your physical relations and also passion in your work life as well. Okay, all kinds of passion are generated from the second chakra. So if it is blocked, maybe for some reason something happened, and it can be anything, because any trauma that we go through usually get like when we suppress our reaction to the trauma, it starts accumulating near all our lower chakras, the root chakra, like the first, second, and third, the root chakra, the Swadhisthana chakra, and the Manipura chakra. Okay, so you don't have to remember all the names. Just know that this is the energy center that influences your passion for life, your passion for your work, your passion and physical relationships, your creativity. So all that was being affected, and as a result, you are attracting or you were attracting a financial block as well. So, in the month of July, what your angels are trying their best to do is to release some of these blocks. Okay, and how do you do that? So, the angel one message is communicate clearly. Again, this is a message that has been appearing in my readings in the recent past fairly frequently. So, I'm sure some of you have heard this message of having to communicate clearly. Okay, it is a process, it is a learning curve. So don't be disappointed if you keep getting these messages and you're like, no, I already worked on it and I think I improved. Why are my angels not appreciating? There's nothing like that. I'm sure you have worked on it and you are improving, but you need to keep doing it. It's not like a 1 week thing where you communicate and then you stop. Okay, uh, effective communication, learning to effectively communicate is very important for all of us, because I've mentioned this before. If you see the collective attitude of the human race at this time, most of us are scared to express ourselves because we never know like what topic will trigger what reaction in some people, because everybody is like so volatile. So like at least the average human being is very volatile these days. So communication was being suppressed a lot, but that's why our spirit guides are working on most of us so that we can effectively communicate. So in the month of July, if you feel constrained, whether it's financially or in anything, if you think you deserve a pay hike, please talk to your immediate supervisor, to the HR, to your boss, okay, whoever. Just explain, like make a plan before that these are the reasons I will cite, and then have a one on one talk why you need like this raise or why you think you deserve this raise. And your guides are helping you, remember? So you will get that raise. Again, if it's a physical health issue, okay, sometimes our finances get drained while paying expenses of hospitals and all. In that case, if you have a huge hospital bill, talk to people. Okay, there are organizations who help sometimes. At least in the United States, I know this is a major issue. So there are organizations who come like who offer help if like there's a huge hospital bill and a person has to be treated because it's an emergency, things like that. Okay, so talk to people, ask around, don't just hide in your shell. The more you feel constrained, the more you should go out, talk to people, communicate clearly on what your needs are. How are you planning to, approach it like that? Then your angels are saying, wait. Okay. Again, it's highly probable that you are not seeing immediate results in the month of July. Okay. The month of July, you probably have to wait for for you to see some results. Okay, and that might be a little disappointing, frustrating as well, but they're still saying no, because one message you got is no, and this no I'm getting like, no, don't give up. Okay, they're saying please, please don't give up. They're saying you will not see immediate results in July. Okay, but still you should not give up, because it does not mean that things are going wrong for you. It means this is a phase where you are supposed to learn. That's why everything else has been put on hold so that you can learn these lessons. Next, from your Divine Abundance deck, you got allowing. Okay, and I think this is the lesson you are learning, and this is something I also learned recently from another tarot reading I was seeing from a different YouTuber. And she said something very beautiful thing. She was saying that in our minds, it is deeply ingrained that, no, I think it was a affirmation thing I was saying. And there she was explaining that in our mind it is deeply ingrained that we only if we give a lot of effort, then only we'll get success. But that's not true. Okay, if we somehow raise our vibration, and raising our vibration just means being genuinely happy for what we have, being genuinely grateful for what we have at this point. So if we practice that happiness and gratitude and just being lighthearted, our vibration is automatically raised, and then good things just gets drawn to us as if we are a magnet of good things. So this is something, a major lesson you are learning in July is how to allow things to come to you instead of toiling and panting and puffing. You just relax, raise your vibration, and allow things to happen to you. The other version or the other aspect of this message is you don't resist. Okay, sometimes we resist things, our mind does that. Okay, our mind puts up a huge resistance to things it does not know nothing about. If it cannot logically calculate what the final outcome will be, it'll put up a huge resistance. So your guides are coming and saying, please don't do that. Learn how to flow like water and just allow things to happen to you. When a river is flowing, sometimes there are huge boulders in its way, huge rocks. The river does not stop. The river does not wait for the rock to move. It just keeps flowing. Sometimes there are rocks, sometimes there are beautiful animals, but it doesn't care, right? So, yeah, this is one major message. Like this waiting, take it as a positive wait where you are learning that how to, like, your programming, your mind's programming is being changed. So far, you were like, no, I have to keep working, then only I will get good stuff. But now it's like, no, you can wait. You can just use this time to go within and spend time with yourself and just practice gratitude and being nice to others. Things will naturally then flow to you. All you have to do is allow yourself to experience each day as it comes. Okay? Okay. Next, you got Mother Gaia or the Earth connection. And I'll read the message. It says, be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. So, for you, this grounding is extremely important. Many of you in the month of June, because the Saturn retrograde started, there was this new moon that is going to happen on Tuesday. So, June probably triggered a lot of emotional turbulence for you. Okay, like I said, if you have seen the previous readings on the new moon, on the Saturn retrograde, those energies were coming in again and again. And what I was trying to say repeatedly is your external world may still be stable, but your emotional world may be going absolutely, ups and downs. So, in that case, if you have gone through that emotional roller coaster, July is a time where you are again trying to stabilize yourself. And how do you do that? By grounding. Okay, so spend as much time as you can by going out in nature, walking in nature, spending time in nature, just sitting, near a river's side, or just in the midst of a lot of trees, only if the weather is good. Okay, take care of yourself and spend some time in nature. If you cannot go out, have your windows open for a certain time of the day, breathe in fresh air. And you can, do this pose once a day and just say, I allow the abundance of the universe to come to me. Okay, always say your affirmations in present tense, and whenever you do this pose, I forget what it's called, you feel very expanded. So do it at least once a day, every day, throughout the month of July. I think by the end you will see a major shift. And the major blessing you are manifesting for yourself is a blessing of the waters. I'm not surprised at all. This blessing came in the weekly reading as well. So, some of you, like I said, you have gone through an emotional roller coaster for whatever reason it may be. And that's why this blessing of the waters is extremely necessary for you. And that's why, like, the earth, whenever, like, this earth connection, water connection, like connection to all elements of earth for you, option one, I think is extremely important. Like eating healthy, raw fruits, veggies, okay? But again, depending on your health condition. In all health conditions, you cannot, for example, I cannot eat raw vegetables, raw fruits because I have a health condition. But other than that, if you have like average good health, spend more time in nature, especially if it's a water body you can spend time near. That will be like excellent. Even if you cannot do that, whenever you drink water, say positive affirmations, okay? Or you take a glass of water. Don't take water in plastic or those containers, okay? Take a proper glass made of glass of water, and then before you drink it, you just do like this, say all kinds of positive affirmations in the present tense, and drink that water, okay? It'll help you. Within a month you will see there's a shift in your attitude itself, and because there's a shift, there are good things rushing to you, okay? But okay, I'm strongly feeling I should take one Rider Waite tarot card. So even though I wasn't planning to, I don't know. It's like throughout the reading, one part of my mind was like, take one Rider Waite tarot card. We'll see what is that message, okay? Dear Spirit Guides, what does option one viewers need to hear from this Rider Waite tarot card? Let us see what your card is. Ah, okay. So you got the Two of Pentacles, okay? So July is a month where you are juggling. You are trying to find a balance between two things. You are probably juggling two extreme things like your work life and home life, or maybe you are taking care of somebody, okay? So you are trying to take care of that person and parallelly your work, your needs as well. So the juggling can be also between your spiritual practices and your material world responsibilities, okay? It can be anything, and that's why it's even more important that you allow things to come to you, okay? Even if you're juggling, don't make it like, if something feels too difficult, take a break and just surrender that to the divine. If you cannot meet a deadline which was like really critical, it's still okay, it's still fine. You are a human being, you are allowed to make some mistakes, so don't be too hard on yourself, okay? But definitely your divine spirit guides are helping you. They are saying this is a month where you are learning how to allow things to come to you instead of you running after them, where you are learning how to patiently wait, where you are also learning how to stabilize your emotions by spending more and more time in nature. Please, guys, definitely do that. Since you are juggling things, whenever you feel a little bit overwhelmed, please go out and spend some time in nature. Like if I cannot do anything, I just go outside my door and sit with a bean bag at my doorstep. Okay, because there are trees, beautiful trees outside, just outside my door. So whatever you can within your capacity, it's really important that in the month of July you understand that you don't have to chase things. Things will come to you. Your mind is being programmed for that, okay? So if I have to summarize your reading, July is a month where you are learning how to balance, how to wait patiently. There will be some financial constraints that you will be worried about initially, but if you allow your second chakra healing that is happening by Archangel Ariel. You can call in Archangel Ariel. You can listen to YouTube music about Archangel Ariel, who is the Archangel healing your second chakra or Swadhisthana chakra. Uh, just just allow that healing to happen. There'll be a lot of release. So again, I'm saying you might feel constrained in the initial part of the month, okay? But by the middle and the end, if you practice more and more balancing, you will slowly see that by the end of the month you do not feel overwhelmed anymore, okay? And the important lessons that you will already have learned by the end of the month, that you do not need to chase things. Things will come to you naturally. All you have to do is just allow. Okay, I don't think I've read the message. I'll read this message out loud. Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment. So, what's needed can come next. Okay, so only if you allow things to flow in their natural rhythm, then whatever is needed will come to you. But don't let your mind tell you that I know better, let's go and chase this. Okay, please do not do this in July. But overall, there's nothing too bad happening. Like what I'm seeing, this is a situation that already probably started before July and it's continuing. And to face this situation, this is one aspect of your life, and this, to face this, you have to learn, and that is what your spirit guides are ensuring that you learn these lessons of patience, balance, communication in the month of July. Okay, and lots of blockages releasing from your second chakra. So this is all I have for you today, my dear Option 1 viewers. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button. Please leave a comment for me. They help the video get more viewers immensely. So I'll be very grateful to you if you can help me with the comments. You can write anything, any emojis, just put anything, okay? Please share this video with your friends who are interested in similar content. Encourage them to subscribe to the channel as well. Like I said before, the subscription to the channel is free. All you have to do is just click the subscribe button. And once you click it, you only do it once for your entire lifetime, okay? Okay, so I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed. Lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Okay, let me put the cards back. Welcome to your reading option 2 viewers who chose this Good Vibes mini bottle. So we'll keep this aside and let us see what are the energies that will be surrounding you in the month of July. So today we'll take only one card from the Rider-Waite Tarot. I was planning not to take it at all, not to use this deck at all, but in option 1, like It's like spirit guides were like, no, take at least one card. So we'll take one card from the Rider Waite Tarot. Angels, spirit guides, what is it that option 2 viewers need to hear from you for the month of July? Okay. Then we'll take 3 cards from our Angel Answers deck today. What is it, angels? Thank you. 2 more cards, please, about guidance that option 2 viewers need to hear from you. 1 more card, please, about messages or guidance that, let's shuffle again. 1 more card, please, about messages or guidance that option 2 viewers need to hear from you. Thank you, angels. From the Divine Abundance deck, we'll take 1 card. What is some transformation happening for option 2 viewer? From the Energy Oracle, we'll take 2 cards. See what is like the overall energy surrounding you in the month of July. Option 2 viewers. Thank you. Thank you, Divine. 1 more card, please. What is it that option 2 viewers? Thank you. From the Seekers of Light deck, we'll take 1 advice card. Thank you. Thank you, Divine. And finally, we'll see what is one major blessing. Yeah, I'm like gonna shuffle them real hard because I don't know how. Like, whatever video I do, like this similar major blessing seems to come out, and I'm like, am I not shuffling them right? The mind comes in the way. So, what is one major blessing that option 2 viewers are manifesting for the month of July? Thank you. Okay, option 2, let us now dive into your reading. We'll see all cards one by one. Okay. Sorry if I'm giving too much reactions. I sometimes forget that you guys are waiting for me to speak. Um, July is actually a good month for you, okay? Uh, but like, since it's a good month for you, you are doing well, you will be surrounded by some shady energy also. So let me show you the cards by one, and then you will understand why I'm saying this. So your Rider Waite Tarot card is like the wonderful, awesome card, 6 of Wands. Okay, 6 of Wands like signifies victory after a long battle. And wands represent something you are already passionate about. So this is a victory that you are going to cherish, okay? You are going to cherish because it is in a field which you like, okay? It is some aspect of your life that you are really passionate about. And you did not give up on this, okay? It may be a situation, it may be a project, it may be a relationship, it can be like a life thing, okay? Some attribute, some skill that you were trying to master. And finally, in the month of July, you will see that yes, you have won. Okay, it can be an actual victory for many of you, like a court case that was going on for a while, or winning over some long drawn physical health issues. Okay, so it will be a victory. For others of you, I'm seeing if you are on social media, then lot of people are watching you in the month of July. Your views, subscribers are increasing. um, And just in general, there'll be a lot of people talking about you. You are being noticed because of something that you have achieved, and you and that achievement or that victory is very well deserved. Okay, but now I'll show you your energy oracle card, and now you'll understand why I was saying what I was saying. Card that you got is envy. Okay. So maybe you are totally focused on doing your thing, growing your business, growing this work, or nurturing your relationship, growing your channel. But there are some people around you who are sweet to your face, but they are probably not feeling not so happy for your success. Okay. They're jealous. But I would say do not pay so much attention. Do not try to think, like when you see this reading, do not try to think, like, who are these people? Don't, because it's such a good energy that you're having in July. Don't um, tarnish that energy by thinking of envy and jealousy and all. Okay. Also, you when you receive your success, don't let it go into your head. Okay, don't think that, oh, I showed these people who used to put me down and all. Don't have these kinds of negative feelings in your heart. Even if those feelings sometimes come automatically, try to, like, with 100% awareness, try to replace those feelings with some higher feelings, like how can you continue growing this thing. It might be a business, it might be work, it might be relationship. How can you make it better, like that? Okay. uh, that is the best way to deal with negative emotions. But like, since the spirit guides are saying that for some of you it might be like other people are actually jealous of you, so maybe not discuss your plans with everyone. There's no need to discuss your plans. What they see on social media is fine, but don't put out everything unless it's absolutely final. For example, if you're applying for a job and you cleared the job interview process halfway, like you probably cleared HR and all, but the technical interview is still pending, please do not go out there and just talk to people as if you have already got the job. Please don't do that. Because sometimes other people's emotions affect us in a way we don't know. Okay. And I don't want you guys to fret about that. Just, you don't have to say anything unless it's final. Okay. You just keep working. But again, with the Six of Wands, it's a good energy. Okay, it's a very positive energy that you'll be surrounded. Like for most of it, some success or some victory you are achieving, or even if you don't see that immediately, you will definitely feel that you are being highly admired. Okay, by a lot of people will come to you, praise you. They will be grateful for what you are delivering to your immediate society. Again, I'm saying it can be through social media, through a YouTube channel, through your Instagram page, through Facebook. I don't know. If you're a singer, musician, dancer, all kinds of artists I'm seeing. Again, since Wands energy is very much, fuels creativity. So all kinds of artists will do very well in the month of July. But again, it just comes with a caution that don't pay attention to naysayers, don't engage with them. Okay, if even somebody else, sometimes third person will come and say that, oh, this person talked ill about you, and you're like, okay, just be like, okay, that's his opinion, that's her opinion. I don't need to discuss about this, like that, and just let it go. You just focus on your growth, because there's opportunity for tremendous growth. Then the next card you got is about a contract. Okay, so in July, there might be an actual contract you are getting into. Okay, it might be a work contract, which is a long term thing. I'll probably put this card next to the Six of Wands, because probably this Six of Wands is like winning this contract. Probably there were two, three other parties competing for it. It may be a house you were trying to buy, it may be something else. Okay. but this contract you are finally signing, and you are feeling very as if very positive, as if you have accomplished something, and all that is great. But again, don't share the news before everything is final. Okay, this is coming in very strongly again and again, because not everybody is happy for you. You don't have to know who they are, but just as a general you know general principle you can follow is, unless everything is 100% final, don't share your news with everybody, because sometimes opinions and criticisms can dilute um, that process. So just keep that in mind. Okay, for others of you, it can be a soul contract. Okay, if you are not signing any legal contract, it can be a soul contract that you are either ending or you are starting. Okay, so soul contract ending means some karmic relationship that was supposed to end is ending. Or for some of you, it's, so I'm not actually seeing any start or end, I'm just seeing a switch over from one phase to another. So karmically, so it can be with the same person or it can be within the same situation. Okay, like the situation itself is switching from something to something else, like that. Okay, because your soul contract was like, so far till July 2022 this situation will be like this, and now it will switch, and this switch is for your good. Okay, so it's a positive switch. So from your seekers of light, again, I'm sure because this card again came in this week's weekly energy reading, you got dharma unfolding. Okay, and it says, remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. So, like I was saying, like some karmic contract is ending, and now you're switching to your dharmic goals, dharmic path. Dharma means leading a life of righteousness based on principles, not harming anybody, by your thoughts, words, or actions. Living a life of compassion, love, positive action, service, selfless service, like that. Okay, these are the things that constitute dharma. And for many of you, I'm seeing like uh, karmically, whatever you were meant to achieve in this lifetime, you have almost achieved 90% of that. And whatever lessons you were supposed to learn, you have almost learned. So now the life that you will lead will be a dharmic life. Especially in the month of July, your dharmic existence is coming more and more into focus. Okay. Ah, okay. So there is something, even though July is a month of success for you, but there is something going on probably in another aspect of your life. For example, you do very well in your work, or you like finally buy your dream home, or you finally get married or something. But then something happens like emotionally, which makes you feel again vulnerable. Okay, because the card you got from your divine abundance deck, what you're learning is sacrifice. Okay, and I'll read out the message. It says, sometimes surrender is painful. God is cutting away all that needs to go: illusions, obsessions, addictions. It is a sacrifice to love. Okay, again, please don't get scared. July is a month where all of us are learning major lessons. For option one, I also got that. For you, even though you are just getting some materialistic success, but on the other hand, your mind needs to learn how to, be neutral towards everything and still enjoy everything. For that, what you're learning is, what are you sacrificing? You're sacrificing your need to control. Like this people that who envy you. You sacrifice your need to know who these people are. Okay? Your mind is finally understanding, like, what will I even achieve by knowing who they are? You like your dharma is still to be kind and loving to others. That does not mean that you be a doormat. Okay, that does not mean that somebody comes to you and is being very rude to you and you are saying no, 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 everything you are saying is right. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that someone is coming to you and screaming at you and being rude to you, and you are like, your inside is so calm and stable that you are like, okay, I don't know why you are behaving like that, but we'll talk when you are calm. And then you just walk away, okay? So that your inside stays unperturbed. And then when this person calms down, you talk to that person normally, as if nothing has happened before. So this is not being a doormat, but this is what we have to learn. And you are learning that, okay? Maybe there are, like in other aspects of your life, there are some obsessions, some addictions that you need to get over, okay? Like as much as I love doing tarot, sometimes it becomes like an obsession for me. So I have to force myself to give a 2 day break or 3 day break in between videos. Like if I record one, like within 24 hours, I'll be like, I need to record another video like that. But then there are other things to do in life as well. I just cannot be recording tarot videos every day. And that's when I have to remind myself. So maybe you have some obsession like that your spirit guides now are forcing you to introspect about in the month of July. And those cords need to be cut because you don't want the success to end here, right? You want to grow. It should not be a like one time success thing. You want to grow from here as well. And that's what your spirit guides want. So basically, July, there's a lot of things happening to transform your personality, okay? You are learning how to let go of control, how to let go of obsessions, addictions. There are soul contracts, karmic contracts that are being released, okay? Um, but the good thing, in spite of all this that is happening, again, I'm saying your external world, your family, friends, everyone is safe. It's just your mind is being taken for a ride. Your emotions will, like your mind just has to learn this, how to be neutral, how to be detached. Then only you can walk this path of dharma, which is taking you to happiness, by the way, okay? Whenever people hear, oh, I have to lead a dharmic life, to them it sounds like a really boring thing, but this is the life that will take you to happiness without you like giving too much effort, okay? So sometimes we confuse that. But the major blessing that is coming in, a blessing to find your way. Okay, again, this resonates very strongly with the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is followed by or comes after the Five of Wands. So it's preceded by the Five of Wands, okay? And if you remember the Five of Wands energy where there's confusion, competition, fighting, and after that the Six of Wands is coming in, which means victory. So all that confusion where like probably you're going through that right now when you're watching this reading in the end of June or even beginning of July, it can be like that. Like you don't know, like these people are envious, they are like trying to malign you, argue with you for no reason, criticizing you. And then by the end of the month, you realize that no, none of them were important because you will find your way. That is the major blessing. And that is just not some average way you're finding the way to victory. Okay, so end of July, please come back to this reading and let me know what is this major victory, major adulation that you're getting, why you are getting that, if you're comfortable only, okay? Because I love to hear your success stories. I really love when somebody does a tarot reading from me and they come back after 3 or 4 months and tell me that I worked on these things. Because tarot for me is mostly about guidance. Maybe there are predictions here and there, but mostly 95% I would say is guidance. 5% maybe prediction for me. That's how I look upon tarot. So if you guys like can use this, especially option 2 viewers, as a guidance that Yes, now I'm feeling like this. There is some confusion. There's a lot of confusion probably for some of you. And there are people for others of you who are trying to malign you, pull you down, and all that. The Six of Wands is coming. You will find your way. Okay? So keep going, keep focusing on the positives, and know that what seems like a sacrifice right now, probably some of you. Um, it may feel like a sacrifice, okay? Maybe some relationship you have to give up on. Maybe some person in your life has crossed over to the other world. They are no longer here. In the month of July, maybe there is some loss. If there's somebody already very sick in the family, okay, it won't come as a shock or anything. It's something that you're already going through while you're watching this reading. That thing in the beginning of July might get worse initially. So and then you realize that what looks like a sacrifice is probably divine intervention so that you can upgrade yourself to a personality who can stay detached and still enjoy everything. And once that detachment happens, the Six of Wands, this blessing to find your way will all come naturally. Okay, this is destined anyway. By the end of July, you are going to find your way. But the more you work on yourself with 100% awareness, the success will taste even sweeter. That's what I'm trying. I'm hoping that all of your option 2 viewers achieve. Okay. So I totally forgot to show you your angel cards. They're saying that beginning of the July, you might have to make some compromises, but that's okay. Because again, remember, I want you guys to remember that you will indeed find your way to success. And then actually there are two timelines that from the angel deck you have received. One is in the near future. So this in the near future, I think it's definitely by the end of July, you are getting one success. And then they're saying if you keep working like your spirit guides are encouraging you to, is to give up, sacrifice some obsessions, some addictions, and keep just focusing on your growth only without paying attention to who is being jealous, who is, spreading rumors and all. Then within the next few months, you will see another major success. Okay. So overall, I would say please don't be afraid. July is still like a part of it is still in Cancer season. So some emotional turmoil is still going on. But for you, option two, even this emotional turmoil is clearly being orchestrated by your spirit guides so that you come out of it even more powerful, even stronger than you were before. And once you come out stronger, you will clearly see there's some success waiting for you by the end of the July. And once you step into that success, you will attract another higher level success within the next few months. Just remember, in the month of July, be open to sacrifice some obsessions, some addictions. Be open to compromise if you have to. If other people are talking about you, best you could do is not pay any attention and just keep doing. Be grateful for the good in your life, for the shady energies in your life. You just surrender them to the divine. Okay. So overall, I would say 80% July is a very, very positive month for you. Okay. The 20% compromises, sacrifices you're making or that they are happening in your life are are eventually helping you become even stronger than before. So that is all I have for you today, option two viewers. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button. Please leave any comment below the video because the comments help a lot in the video get more viewership through YouTube's algorithm. Okay, so if you are not comfortable leaving a comment, you can just leave emojis and all. Everything is very, very much appreciated, and I'm very grateful for all the love that all of you send my way. Even if you don't leave comments, I'm very, very aware. I feel in my heart all the love and blessings and healing that you send me. I am truly grateful for all that. Please share this video with your friends on your social media. Encourage everybody to subscribe. That's all I have. I'll see you in my next reading. If this reading resonated, um, I already said what you need to do. You just stay blessed, have fun. I'll see you again in my next reading. Lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Okay, let me put these cards back. Welcome to your reading option 3 viewers who chose this heart mini bottle. Let us keep this right here. Uh, and now let us see what are the energies that will be surrounding you in the month of July. So today from the Rider Waite Tarot, I'll take only one card, okay? So dear spirit guys, what is it that option 3 viewers need to hear from you regarding the month of July? What are the energies that will be surrounding them? Thank you, Divine. Okay. Then from our Angel Answers Oracle deck, I'll take 3 cards. Yeah, angel energies are coming in very strongly for me today. Dear angels, what is it that option 3 viewers need to hear from you? 2 more cards, please. Any timeline, guidance, specific messages. Okay, thank you, angels. 1 more card, please, regarding guidance in the month of July. Thank you. Next, from the Energy Oracle, I'll take 2 cards, which will just say the overall energy in the month of July. What are the energies that will be surrounding option 3 viewers? Thank you, Divine. 1 more card, please. Energies. Okay, okay. Thank you. Okay. So, from the Divine Abundance, take one advice. I really like the advice here. It's like some aspect of your personality that needs to change. We'll see what is that. Then, of course, our Ascended Masters, Seekers of Light deck. We'll see what message one of them has for you. And finally, my favorite, what is one major blessing that option 3 viewers are manifesting in the month of July. Let us now dive into your reading option 3 viewers. We'll see all the cards one by one. Okay, I don't believe this. How is this even possible? No, I mean, I'm sorry, guys. I sometimes forget that you haven't seen the cards and only I'm seeing. It's just like some cards, they're repeating, like in every reading, like in the weekly energy reading, in the new moon in Cancer, and Saturn retrograde. So, and sometimes some cards repeat across the different options also. And then I realize it's like a theme. It's like a common theme that for the general or for the collective consciousness. Like all of us probably need to learn this. And since July, most of July is very much still in Cancer season. So I've already done option one, option two, and for you, option three also. Like maybe some things are you are achieving and all that is happening, but still your emotions are going through an adventure. Okay. Okay, now I'll show you your cards. Okay. Lot is going on for you. And like why am I surprised? Because now I'll show you the major blessing first, and another option got the exact same major blessing card. Okay. So if you were resonating strongly with another option, you can check that out and see if you got this blessing twice. Because if you're getting this blessing twice in the same reading, that means the blessing, by the way, is a blessing to find your way. So if you're getting this blessing twice, that means right now you are probably feeling very confused. Okay, your mind is probably very chaotic, confused. And don't worry, my mind is like that too right now. Like the only peace, the only composure I find is when I record these videos. But otherwise, my mind is literally like, what am I doing with my life? I have no clue. So maybe many of you are going through the same phase, and it can be triggered by different things in your life. It can be triggered by a dysfunctional relationship. It can be triggered by a sudden shift. Maybe you have shifted your location, like your home, and now you're like, oh, do I have enough money, or is this locality or neighborhood even right for me or for my kids? Things like that, you know. So there is some confusion, but again, you don't have to see the other option if you don't resonate with it. Like, but before hearing me say, if you were already confused between choosing between two options, then the other options you can check out. Okay. But coming back to this particular reading, option three, the major blessing is definitely you will find your way by the end of the month. But the beginning of the month, since it's very much Cancer season, there are other astrological changes taking place that might be confusing for some zodiac signs. Again, I don't understand astrology that well, but I keep reading about these major things happening. So that might increase your confusion a little bit, because the energy that you're getting is from your energy oracle is you got the goddess of the moon. Okay, now the good things, goddess of the moon is still a goddess, right? So I always see this as a card where the strengths of the goddess are being emphasized more. So the strengths of the goddess of the moon is like, if you are embodying the energy of the goddess of the moon, you're super intuitive. Okay, your intuition will tell you what to do or what not to do, when to step back, when to just keep charging and moving forward. But you have to trust that guidance, right? So the negative point about the goddess of the moon is your emotions may be all over the place, like with the moon phases. So, right now, Tuesday, June 28th, we have a new moon. Check that video out. I'll leave that in the video description. So, the new moon, from new moon to full moon, when you're going, your mind might be feeling stronger and stronger. From full moon to new moon again, it might get weaker and weaker, or it can be the other way around. Okay, you know best how your mind works, but definitely with different phases of moon, your emotions may respond differently. Okay, so some people have these things called moon diary. I saw, like, I went to Barnes and Nobles and I saw, oh, there's something called a moon diary, which I thought was really cool. uh, but again, this is something that I have not started personally, but some people, then on YouTube I saw some people do it regularly and they find it useful, that with the moon phases, if you can just note down how your emotions are changing. Someday you feel like very fearful. Someday you feel like restless. Some days you are just moody, you know. So all, and some days you feel super confident. I know full moon days are like that for me. Even if I'm like really sick, the moment I get closer to a full moon, I don't have any fear within me. Full moon days, like my husband jokingly calls me a werewolf, because I just love the full moon energy. Even if something bad has happened, also I'll still feel that it's temporary. I can get out of the situation very soon, very fast. Like my confidence level, like just shoots higher than ever. So just check out what are your emotions, how are they changing with the moon phases. But definitely, you are embodying the energy of the goddess of the moon. The good side is your intuition will be very sharp, so you should trust that. The not so good side is your emotions might be all over the place. Some days you'll feel very happy, some days you'll be like, I don't see any hope. Okay, so if you have awareness regarding this, then even on bad days, you will know it's just a phase. All you have to do is allow it to pass. Okay, then your next energy is you got the door to romance. Okay, so for some of you, if it's a relationship, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so clumsy. Just give me a second. I'll just pick that card. Hope I don't upset the entire setup. Okay, so this is me, goddess of the moon, like all over the place, but at the same time, like highly intuitive. So, if your emotional fluctuations were due to relationship issues, and it can be, no, it's mostly, I think, love relationships, like with a romantic partner or something like that, that is being taken care of, or that is being healed because the door to romance is opening. Maybe you were stuck with a highly incompatible person for a really long time. And finally, you are understanding that um, you have tried your best and there's nothing more you can do. And now, the moment you realize that, actually, true romance, you allow true romance to flow into your life. And for many of you, it can be an actual person. For others of you, I'm seeing it's actually divine romance, you know, the purest of the pure, the highest of all orgasms, I would say. Apologies if you don't like me using the word, but that is what divine romance brings, the highest of the satisfactions you can possibly get. Okay, so for some of you, I'm seeing that you are attracting like a plethora of divine romance. For others of you, if you're single, definitely, you have learned your lessons, you have learned how to value yourself first, and please do that because then only you'll be attracting that kind of partner. But definitely, whatever it is, I don't know if it's a long term partner you are attracting or if it's for a short time, but definitely in the month of July, there is some romance budding in your life, okay? And if you're already in a stable relationship, there'll be a lot of love, okay? If you were worried so far that your partner is not being caring enough, they will show you their love, okay? So this is wonderful energy. Then from the Rider-Waite Tarot, actually, you got like the Three of Wands, okay? So again, the Three of Wands and this blessing to find your way, I find very related because the Three of Wands is somebody like who is ready to embark on something, but he's still not taking the action. Okay. Whenever I see this guy, I'm like, okay, he's already there. He has made all the plans, all the arrangements, but there's some small thing that is holding him back. Okay. Maybe one small question that is holding him back. I hope you guys can hear me clearly. Okay. Apologies if suddenly the voice went down because sometimes I'm going back. So Three of Wands is showing that there is some. possibility where you will do good, okay? But you have to take the action, right? You have, like, your preparation and everything is excellent, but now you have to move forward. You have to take the action, okay? Don't just sit there. Maybe there is one particular thing that is confusing your mind, and that's why this blessing is coming in, that you will find your way. For some of you, it can be actual physical travel that you've already planned, and you are just a little bit confused about some logistics, maybe some money expenses and all, but all that will fall into place, and you will make this physical travel, you will make this physical journey in the month of July. Wow, from the divine abundance deck, also you got your path, okay? So, blessing to find your way, your path, and Three of Wands. All three cards are screaming the same message, that divine has already laid out a path for you. All you need to do is take the first step. Okay, so beginning of the month, you might still be feeling a little bit confused. And for each one of you, this will be different. For some of you, it's relationships, for some of you, it's work, but whatever it is, you will feel confused, but at the same time, since your intuition will be so sharp, okay, you will start seeing, and your spirit guides will be dropping hints here and there and everywhere, till you till the light bulb just lights up. I don't know what else to say, till you acknowledge that, yes, dear spirit guides, I have understood that this is my way. So I'll read this message out loud regarding your path. Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. Goddess of the moon will bring forth your fears and illusions. And when you surrender these fears and illusions to the divine, to your version of the divine, whoever you connect to deeply, it may be a formless divine also, okay? But once you surrender it to this divine or higher power, all your fears and illusions, you will see that it is very much possible that there is a path that is lying for you beyond your fears and illusions. And that this path is being shown to you by the end of the month of July. Okay, and this is very important because it came like three cards saying the same thing. You'll find your way, you'll find your way. There's a way for you. Take the first step, like that. Okay. Huh. From the light seekers or seekers of the light deck, you got Mercury, open communication. It says, get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Again, it's a relation, if it is a relationship that is bothering you a lot, because you have to suppress a lot in this relationship. It says just communicate, okay? Openly communicate. Open communication is very important. Again, like the message of communicating clearly came in another option today also. So to me, again, it feels that this is a collective message for the month of July, where we learn to stabilize our emotions and how to communicate clearly. Okay, no longer suppression. Open communication is key. And like I was saying, especially if this problem pertains to a particular relationship where you felt suppressed so far, just speak with love. Your guides will help the other person understand. Okay, don't be afraid to communicate. For you to find your way, the missing link is open and effective communication. Okay, so through this, only when in the Three of Wands you're thinking what you're thinking, then you're communicating here with Mercury, open communication. Once you do that, you find your way. Okay, so this is a clear chronology of how things will unfold. You may have to compromise. Again, a repeating message from another option. Okay, you may have to compromise. Everything may not go exactly as your mind had planned. And most of the times in my life, wherever I had to compromise, later I realized like the compromise was actually for the good, because I didn't know the future. I was like, at that point, probably it felt like a forced thing I had to do. But once I made the compromise, I felt so lighter, and the outcome was always better than I expected without the compromise. What I expected with the compromise, the outcome usually turned out to be even better. Okay, so that's why they're saying don't be afraid to compromise. Okay, that's fine, just but communicate. Sometimes we suppress ourselves because of fear of rejection. Okay, so don't do that. Maybe your idea won't be entirely rejected, maybe 20% of it will be rejected, but the rest of it will be taken and you will get credit for that. Again, if it's a relationship issue, okay, the other person, you cannot change them overnight, okay, but they will be like willing to try what you're asking them to do. So that way you also have to compromise a little bit, okay. Relationships, we all know, a healthy relationship is always based on some compromises. Like, choose your battles wisely. What is not 100% important to you, you don't have to just keep fighting for that and, keep losing your energy. Reserve your energy for the good thing. The good thing is there is some divine plan that is slowly unfolding. And in the month of July, you will only start seeing that path. You have to walk that path also, remember. So it's important that you reserve your energy, you accumulate good energy, positive energy. For that, if you have to compromise, it's fine, okay. But I think relationship wise, it's probably very positive because you got the door to romance card. So yeah, that's nothing to worry. And with the goddess of the moon also, it keeps telling me that uh, most of you will take the right decisions because you will follow your intuition. Okay, next we'll see. Then your angels are saying trust. I think we all like that was like the underlying message through all these cards. Like, trusting the divine is essential. Like with the three of wands, when you're thinking of taking the next step, how to take the next step and all, or when with the open communication, how to communicate, or with your path, okay, how to take the first step, or how to even understand whether this is the right path or not. Just surrender it to the divine and trust that you will know the right thing at the right time. But at the same time, the other message is don't stop. Don't stop growing. Don't stop taking action even when you don't see results. Okay. This is extremely important that you do not stop taking action, even if you don't see immediate results. But if I have to summarize your reading, my dear option 3 viewers, the month of July is almost like you going back to school. Okay, you have to learn this important lesson of trusting the divine, then um, learning how to compromise on the little things that are not that important. But at the same time, even when you don't know what the final outcome be, you do not stop. You keep doing what you're supposed to do. Even when you don't see any growth, that might also happen. Okay. Say for social media, it's extremely normal that you keep posting content day after day and you do not see that much growth in your followers or subscribers. That's fine. You do it because you love it, right? Then whatever happens is not in your control anyway. Same for relationship. Again, the relationship vibe is very strong here. That you don't try to control that person. If you have to compromise, you compromise. Anyways, for all of you, there is the door to romance opening, which is bringing a lot of love in your life. either from your partner, or from a new person you're meeting, or from the very source, the divine itself, okay, because the divine has no gender, is sending you lots and lots of love for you to move forward. But the most important, emphatic message of all that you got 3 times today is that there is a beautiful path waiting for you, and by the end of the month, you will find your way towards that path. So, whatever happens during the beginning of the month or in the middle of the month, you don't stop working on yourself. You don't stop growing. You don't stop taking positive action, because by the end of the month, you are clearly on a path that the divine has planned for you. Okay, so that's all I have for you. Did I show you all the cards? Because, uh, okay, yeah. I was thinking, where's the Rider Waite Tarot? Yeah, you got the Three of Wands, right? So definitely there is a path. For some of you, there may be actual physical travel. Okay. Don't worry about anything. So that's all I have for you. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button. Please leave a comment for me. If you don't want to write personal stuff, I completely understand. Please leave emojis or anything. Okay, because the comments help a lot in in this video getting the viewership through YouTube's algorithm, which is like really strict. So if you can please help me with that, I will be very, very grateful. Anyways, with comments, without comments, I appreciate you spending the time here watching this video. So thank you so much for that. Please, if you can, share this video on your social media with your friends and encourage them to subscribe. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed. Lots and lots of love. Bye bye.